All right, we are on the record in case number 25 TRD 01258, caption the state of Ohio versus Jeremiah Mackey Jr. That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the record should reflect that the defendant is present in the courtroom today. Miss Yeager is here on behalf of the state of Ohio, and this matter is scheduled for a trial to the court. The defendant is charged with 2 counts of involving driver's license violations. One is driving under a OVI suspension, and the other is driving under a it looks like it says security on the citation, but according to the new Albany Municipal Code, it's basically just driving under a forfeiture.
What I have is a financial responsibility.
Yeah. So the driving under an OVI charge, or under an OVI suspension charge, is a first-degree misdemeanor. Carries up to 180 days jail, up to a $1,000 fine, and up to a 1-year license suspension. Does carry mandatory minimum penalties
The
of up to
courtroom session
at
began
least
with the judge calling the
fine.
case of Jeremiah Mackey Jr., who faced 2 driver's license-related charges. One involved driving under an OVI suspension, while the other concerned a financial responsibility suspension. Before the trial could begin, the defendant surprised everyone by asking for a jury trial instead of the scheduled bench trial. The judge explained that a jury trial in this type of misdemeanor case had to be requested at least 10 days before the hearing. Since the request came on the day of trial, it was considered too late. After reviewing the timeline, the court denied the motion and informed the defendant that the case would move forward as planned. Instead of discussing the evidence, Mr. Mackey argued that the court no longer had jurisdiction over him. He claimed he had filed appeals and removal documents in higher courts and insisted the current proceedings should be stayed. The judge carefully reviewed those claims but concluded they did not prevent the local court from exercising its authority. The defendant repeatedly objected, insisting the court lacked jurisdiction and demanding a jury trial. The judge remained calm and explained that those objections had already been considered and denied. He also reminded Mr. Mackey that he had the right to appeal any final decision through the proper legal channels.
Appellate paperwork is similar to what you've been submitting.
Before testimony began, the judge informed the defendant of his right to legal counsel.
All of your filings with this court are on this. It's kind of a unique. The documents are unique in that they're gray and they're typed in all caps, and one of them, it looks like, from what you just filed this morning, was filed in the United States District Court in the District of New Jersey.
Mr. Mackey chose to represent himself and declined to sign the written waiver form. Even so, after confirming his intentions on the record, the judge accepted what is known as a constructive waiver and allowed the proceedings to continue. The prosecution then called a new Albany police officer to testify. The officer explained that he initially noticed the vehicle because of
and this is Mr. Mackey. You do have the right to have a trial by jury, but in order, in a what we call a petty offense, and a petty offense is anything punishable by less than 1 year in prison, a jury trial is not automatic. It has to be demanded, and Rule 23 of the Ohio Rules of Criminal Procedure require that jury demand be made not less than 10 days before the scheduled bench trial. So your request for a jury trial would be untimely. Now, I'll entertain a position from the state in that. Do you intend to represent yourself throughout, whether you have a bench trial or a jury trial? Or did you want the court to, or are you going to ask the court to appoint an attorney to represent you?
Represent myself, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deny what I construe to be a motion to continue for the purpose of setting the matter for a jury trial, because the matter's been pending for quite some time. Let's see, all of February.
During the stop, the officer discovered that Mr. Mackey did not have a valid driver's license and instead presented an identification card. A records check revealed multiple active suspensions, including the OVI suspension and financial responsibility issues that formed the basis of the charges filed against him. When the prosecution submitted certified driving records into evidence, Mr. Mackey objected once again, arguing only that the court lacked jurisdiction.
Of appeals. Also, the case has been petitioned removed to the Ohio District Court under case 223 CV 02.
After the state rested its case, the judge informed Mr. Mackey that he could testify or present witnesses in his defense. Instead, the defendant continued raising jurisdictional objections and declined to present evidence. Based on the officer's testimony and the certified records, the judge found him guilty on the charges.